this is the only channel in South Asia that provides you with accurate news, updated news about the Canada and Australia visa. So that's why I subscribe this channel for the updates on Canada and Australia visa. And also you need to click on the page link in the description. That is our official Facebook page where you can talk to me one-on-one. Thank you. So there are 3 or 4 main great losses if the Australians, they keep the borders closed till 2022. Number one, Australian tourist industry, the tourism industry, international tourism industry is going to be destroyed if the Australian borders are closed till 2022. Number 2, the greatest loss Australian community and the Australian government is going to have on the part of their international standard education. International education is the greatest business in Australia. It's the 3rd largest industry, earning $39 billion for Australian government. So that is going to be destroyed if the borders close till 2022. And what about the aviation industry? What about the traveling industry? What about the planes industry? What about aviation? So aviation is going to be affected. So the 3rd disaster that Australia will bring for themselves if the borders are closed till 2022, that the aviation industry is going to face the worst sort of impact, And last but not the least, that the Australian 7 or 8 universities are in the world's best 100 universities. So if for the 2 years period, the students are not coming on those institutions, how are they going to rank their credibility in the QS ranking, in the world ranking, and all the ranking? This is so much important sort of thing that you have to keep in your mind. So I believe that Australia is well aware, as per Prime Minister Scott Morrison's statement. And I'm mentioning again, go to the description, open the link, the 20th of January 2021 press conference of the Scott Morrison. You would open the link and listen him that he says that it's all about the impact of the vaccine immunization that we're going to start from the 15th of February. So if the impact is positive, so I don't think so the Australian government is going to delay anymore for the international travel, especially for the students, because the universities, deans and the principals, all are fed up and they want the international community back. Don't trust on the ABC News. Don't trust on the 7 News. Don't trust on the Channel News. The Channel News, the Channel News are same everywhere. In the likes of Pakistan, in the likes of India, in the likes of Philippines, in the likes of Nepal, in the likes of Bangladesh. Don't trust on electronic media. Trust on official statement of the government. And there is no mentioning in any of the press conferences from the Australian cabinet that Australia is going to be closed till 2020 or 2022. So I believe that this is fair enough sort of justification, and I believe so that being an educational sector person, that tends my responsibility to take care of the international education industry. It tends my responsibility to create the positivity among the students and the immigrants. And let me tell you, I'm still hopeful that Australian borders are going to open soon, and the link in the description is the witness for that. Listen the link. Keep smiling. Alias.